Hey guys, I'm Pablo, and in this video I'm going to introduce you to another awesome project. It's called Ketchup Finance. Now, as you guys know, there have been many scam projects lately, but we're only trying to find and introduce you guys to the most trusted projects. So guys, how does this project work? What are their details? We'll be covering all of that information in this video. But before we start, I'm going to put out a small disclaimer that this is not going to be an investment advice, so it is entirely up to you if you want to invest or not. And with this being said, let's start. So here we are at the KetchupFinance.com. You can see how appropriate and how well it matches up with the name of this project, Ketchup. So they have this very, cool variant of the colors that they've chosen for their interface. It looks really nice and it does go by their name. Now, when you open it up, you'll see something like this. It's not really difficult. You probably have seen a lot of and tons of different websites that looks like this. I've introduced like tons of websites that have this interface, so it's not really complicated to go around with it. But we'll be getting the information about this project and all the relevant details that we check in other projects too. So without any further ado, let's check the documents. So here it is. Introduction. Ketchup Finance is an automatic liquidity acquisition yield farm and AMM decentralized exchange running on Binance Smart Chain and Polygon with lots of unique and creative features that let you earn and win. So basically that sums up this project in just, one sentence, which is quite neat. Now here are the main features of this entire project. So automatic liquidity. Each transfer of Ketchup must pay a 5% transfer tax. The 4% transfer tax gets added to the liquidity pool through the contract automatically to raise the price floor continuously, and the liquidity will be locked and inaccessible. Automated burning. As we have mentioned above, each transfer of Ketchup must pay a 5% transfer tax. 4% transfer tax will be allocated to automatic liquidity acquisition, and the rest 1% transfer tax will be burned immediately. The whole process is automatic. And then they have their referral program, which is quite simple. I've introduced many projects that have the system. So basically you refer a friend, you give them, there's a proper setup on how you're going to create your own referral link, and then you'll be giving that to your friend and asking them to, take part in this project. And then when they do that and they make profit, you'll be getting, I think, 1% of their earnings forever. So in this case, you don't need to hold any tokens. You don't need to be a part of the actual ecosystem yourself. You can just refer a friend, and whenever he or she will be making profit, you'll be getting 1% of that. So I think that's a pretty neat system. We already have seen how the feature works. They have automatic liquidity and automatic burning. So that happens from the 5% transfer tax. 4% is added to the liquidity and 1% is burnt. There is no migrator code, and time lock has been added at launch. Now here's their roadmap. So project launch done, audits that are in progress, apply for listing on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, DappRadar, BCScan, etc., which is in progress, I think, and then partnerships that will be in the future. Now here is the tokenomics of their token that's called Ketchup. So token name KetchupToken, token symbol is Ketchup. Here's their contract address. Chain is Binance Smart Chain. Maximum supply is unlimited. Transfer tax burned at 1% of, okay, so we already saw their burn rate and their automatic liquidity rate, and we know the total transfer tax is 5% on every transfer. Emission rate is 100 Ketchup per block, 2,880 Ketchup per day, 10% to developer team to ensure essential growth of the project. Why Ketchup has no hard cap? And that is the reason why they're, giving that why they have no hard cap. And here is how Ketchup supply is reduced without a hard cap. So there's currently no hard cap on the supply of Ketchup, making it an inflationary token. Community members often point to this as a cause of concern, and while the developer team certainly understands the wish for a hard cap, there's a big reason we don't expect to set one in the near future. Ketchup's primary function is to incentivize providing liquidity to the exchange without block rewards. There will be much less incentive to provide liquidity. And here is how they are going to, reduce the supply when there's no hard cap. So reducing block emission by reducing the amount of Ketchup generated per block, we slow the inflation, but we don't want to do this too frequently, too early. For the same reason, we don't want a hard cap. We still need to incentivize people to provide liquidity. and the transfer tax. Ketchup now has a 5% transfer tax on each transfer, so there's a 1% burn on every transaction. Eventually that is going to reduce the amount of the supply. And Ketchup, BNB liquidity pool, and locked, the deflation mechanism will help us to reduce the circulating supply of Ketchup, which will release, sell, pursue a lot. And here's the referral program. Here's the automatic liquidity and burn. We have read about all that. The audits are coming soon. The tech rate one is in progress, and certic will be done. Their time block, we'll read about that, and there's no migrator code. So basically that sums up this entire project very nicely. Total value locked is $20,881.125 across all LPs and pools. And I think that sums up this project pretty nicely. So guys, to be informed about the innovation of this project, follow the Telegram pages. I will put all the necessary links in the video description. So guys, we only find reliable projects for you so we can help you earn more easily. Thousands of investors are listening to us, and traders always make good money. Maybe if you buy this coin now, you can become a millionaire after a year. So recommend this project to everyone. So guys, if you want to buy this coin, buy it now. Let's not waste any time. I think you can make a great profit, guys, because we only find reliable prices for you. So guys, I'm putting all the social media details in the video description. You can also join the community and see more details from there. And also guys, you can get more information from the admins. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involves significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not. If there's something you don't know, please don't hesitate to ask me. So guys, I'm really happy to introduce you guys to this wonderful project. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video shortly. So stay tuned.